And we're going to see him likely shooting through the bracket today with his Olimar.
Yeah, I know. He's first seed in his pool, I believe, and he's number 5 on the current Dallas-Fort Worth PR. And that's well-deserved, especially, again, because he got 5th at DreamHack Dallas 2019. That was a B-tier PGR event. And we'll be seeing him go up against his pools match here. He's going up against Recap, who's going to be pulling out the Pokemon Trainer.
Ooh, and I love watching Pokemon Trainer play. There's so many different things that can go on throughout the match that you got to be watching out for when they're switching and how they're utilizing each Pokemon, how well of a Pokemon master they are, or are they more of a specialist? There's a lot that goes into it.
I hear Cheeks out there getting hype for Army. I'm sure you guys can.
I would be shocked if y'all couldn't hear him.
If you guys can't hear him, I'm sure we have a crowd mic too. If we don't, you guys should probably still be able to hear Cheeks.
Yeah, honestly, we don't need one.
Yeah, no.
But you might be able to pick him up on our mics.
which is the fun thing, because I think Cheeks is about 13 times as loud as I am right now.
Oh, yeah.
We'll hear the crowd get loud for Army as he's going up against Recap. I can't hear myself talk.
Yeah, it's difficult out here. But Recap starting with a Squirtle, which is something you like to see. Against these smaller characters, you'll definitely be able to take advantage of those aerials because he's going to be able to just fight through all of the Pikmin hitboxes with that fair.
Yeah, and especially that fair is the biggest tool right there, right? Because it's got such a nice hitbox. But look at Army with that nice hitbox on the up smash. That didn't get quite the nerf that a lot of people thought it would. It is still a heck of strong.
And all of these fairs, Army has been using this early bit of the game for that data to realize what's going on, steps just outside of it, and punishes with those sword smash attacks.
And we see that Recap is chilling on the Ivysaur right now. He dropped right off the Angel Plat with it, and I think he intended to switch to Ivysaur at some point in that first stock, but he just never got the chance.
Right, I mean, normally you get your big damage early on, and then you set up for the kills with Ivysaur. Oh, getting the forward smash, though. That forward air was well inside of Olimar.
Dude, Recap almost got sent to the dunk zone.
Oh!
And he is still going, gone.
Swapping into the Charizard so that he gets this Squirtle start on the next stock, but I'm imagining that he's going to want to change. He's not really utilizing the shifting option of Pokemon Trainer. He's really just, what an option.
You know what? I respect the cojones.
There we go. Finally takes advantage to swap to the Ivysaur while Army's off stage, but I would have loved like an earlier switch so he could set up a down air.
All right, back throw there from Army. That's going to give him time to set up one more Pikmin, but that white one is next. And Army does not normally like to use the white Pikmin as much. He may throw it on to tack on damage one time, but then after that, it's gone. Not even going to get the chance to throw it out right now.
He is living on a prayer. Does connect the Flare Blitz. Army looking down like, what happened?
You got to respect it as an option. You might think, oh, I'll react to it. Just respect it, please.
It is worth noting, though, that Recap is effectively stuck as this Charizard right now. There's no way that we're seeing him survive. With that's an up throw.
Well, we're not seeing him survive right now, neither. No, that up throw for the blue Pikmin, so strong. I've never heard anybody pop off this hard for a
round one pools?
For a round one Olimar pools match. I'm amazed.
If I was Recap, I'd be struggling just to hear myself think.
Even if I respect it, I'm struggling to hear myself think.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how Recap feels trying to actually execute a game plan. And even just figuring out your game plan is taking all of my energy not to just bust out laughing right now.
Nah. Cheeks is loud and proud.
Loud and proud, man. But, I mean, I was saying that Recap has got a million different game plans that he can execute. I mean, there are as many different game plans that you can have with Pokemon Trainer as Pokemon Trainer has victory screens. 18 of those, you can have 18 game plans. You can switch between them all game, and that's one of the big boons that Pokemon Trainer has.
I definitely want to see him swapping his game plans, too, of being careful about these landing aerials. He's almost exclusively going for landing aerials at a very particular pace, and that set up situations where he's getting killed by these, forward smashes and up smash reading this.
Ooh, and speaking of reads, Army's getting this is something that Army's been doing a real good job of this entire time, is reading those rolls on techs.
Man, it's really hard for Squirrel to find his free ins in the matchup. Wow, he made it from so deep.
Oh, but that's having to re-grab the ledge. Yep, easy spike.
Yeah, hard for Squirrel to get into the matchup because the Pikmin actually make the side B just not work.
You know what I would have liked to see on that recovery from Recap, actually, is I would have liked to see him switch from the Squirtle to the Ivysaur and get the tether out so that he doesn't immediately get spiked by Army.
Yeah, that would have been nice. I just a lot more effective use of the switching out of Recap. That move is frame one and vulnerable to get you out of some juggle situations.
Oh,
got him
jumping off the ledge, yeah. A lot of people will opt for that quickly in this game just because it's a fast way to get yourself off the ledge. It's not very committal, but it does leave you vulnerable.
And especially as Ivysaur, you normally have good, ledge jump options. Jumping now again from the ledge.
Is Army going to go deep? Yes,
he tosses the purple.
Just get him out there. He just rocks him out. Dude, Army, a quick 2-0. The entire
Cheeks.
crowd. Oh, there's Cheeks. Yeah. If you, there's the source of your volume right there. Two men. What's better than this? Guys being dudes.
Guys being dudes. Friends being pals.
Friends being pals. What? I mean,
Cheeks going wild.
Wild for a man that went equally as wild playing the game. Army a 2-stock in game 1, a 3-stock in game 2. That is what you expect out of a high-level player in their round 1 pool.
So expect to see Army go a little bit further. Expect to hear more of Cheeks throughout the day cheering on his fellow Texas compadres. And you might be wondering, by the end of the day, won't he lose his voice and we won't have to deal with that maybe to the end of the day or Sunday?
The answer is no.
No.